Bueno, mis niños. En el anterior capítulo estuvimos ya finiquitando el acto 2 con los combates de queréis. Rescatamos a la canción nocturna que la teníamos apresada. Y vamos a hablar con corazón sombrío con estas señoritas. A ver si nos dejan ya hacer cositas.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
No pude haberlo conseguido sin ti. Habría preferido el dinero a una plegaria. ¿Dónde está la luz de plata, la magia lunar?
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
¿Cómo piensas aprovechar tu recién recuperada libertad?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
¿Nos ayudará tu madre en la batalla entre los 3 muertos?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder. A century of it by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while.
Madre mía.
But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
All right, what now? I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
Vale, a ver, Aileen y tú tenéis un problema con cosas de tengo que hay muchas cosas que no me has contado.
Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, Do you believe in love at first sight?
Bueno, como mínimo estaréis llena de admiración por ella. Por supuesto, las miradas pueden ser mágicas.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew she was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Vale. Devuelven el energía de Mercury. Solo un monstruo arrancará a su propia hija de la tumba.
And the monster he'd become. A Mercolite. I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
No entiendo.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Pues la verdad es que no tengo ni idea de cómo se le pone el pelo blanco a Shadow.
I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Feel my voice rattle your boat. Moon maiden, salute my mate. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one. Listen to the subtle vibrations of the Moon Maiden. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. I am free. You must face them.
Vale. Pues nada, hemos hablado. Vamos a hablar también con esta por si acaso.
I can't believe it. And by killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
Vale, es lo mismo.
Tell me. Do you believe in love?
Vale, vamos a dormir.
Never wanted the easy path. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Espera. Vale, estas no... Vale, no quieren hablar, nadie... Vale. Vale, pues en teoría ya estamos.
Say the same with myself. Soon enough.
Looks like an army marched through here.
¿Eh? Ah, mira, aquí está. Esta quiere hablar ahora. Vamos a ir con
I'm
Shadow.
ready, whatever it takes. On I go.
A veces así como se le pone el pelo blanco. Mira, está aquí Daniel.
I'd better do the talking.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Vale, enemiga de Sar. Dijiste que sabías cosas de mí. Quiero oírlas.
No doubt you do. But I will come to you when Mother Saluna deems the moment is right. Patience, girl. It will come soon enough. And you cannot unlearn the truths I have to share. Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Nada.
Be gone, friend. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane.
Vale.
No time to rest.
Pues no nos toca hablar
I
con
need a
ella.
quick
Con
word.
nosotros.
What do you know about me?
Ahora.
You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this
Ha hecho
sensation.
dos
She
individuos, ha
wants
dicho.
you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Ahí va.
Remember that it is a common right among Saluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Te ayudaré.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Hace noche crees que habían atacado. Cuidado, son los únicos que pueden matarte. Observar en silencio.
The spear. How do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Lanza de la noche de Selûne. Nos han dado. Rayo de luna y moto lunar.
My resplendence honors yours.
Parece que tienes una noche de corazón conmigo. ¿Cuándo la compartirás con ella?
In due time, Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. My resplendence honors yours. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of...
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
Bueno. Vamos a ir para allá a ver si nos dice algo más.
Have to keep pushing. A long way to go still.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Onward then. Let us start a conversation.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Vale, ¿y tú?
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Vale.
No one back home will ever believe
Vale,
this.
perfecto. Y está aquí está el pequeño
If not
Daniel.
over, then through.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more.
Donde la tierra se curará.
Is broken. Soon, the land, I would agree. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it's...
Vale, nos dan una recompensa.
A private word would be nice.
I've been lied to my whole life. And I was gullible enough. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shar denied to me.
Primero vivir una mentira, al menos ahora la verdad empieza a ir a la luz.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shar still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Esto es un asunto que resolver. ¿Y qué ha pasado?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Vale. Dice que pronto lo veremos con nuestros propios ojos. Vale, pues ahora por última vez con esta.
My resplendence honors yours.
Vale, no nos dice nada nuevo. Pues abandonar.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Qué guapo, ¿no? La verdad es que es una pasada de juego. Los del puño. El puño ardiente.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure. Preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Let's make camp. My muscles are stiffer than a stuffed cat.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Como ya hemos llegado, gente, al acto 3.
Let's be on my way.
Vamos allá, Jaira.
Already feeling better.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Seems simple enough.
Estas dos también. Las señoritas. Vale, aquí está el Halsing también. Mira, Gale quiere hablar con nosotros. Vamos a hablar con Gale. Y con aquellas dos. Bastante lore, en
I was
este
supposed
capítulo.
to sacrifice myself to stop the absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
¿De qué estás hablando?
The Elder Brain.
El cerebro
But
anciano.
more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so... Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but... No matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Ha estado a punto de morir. Descansa un momento.
I know what nearly happened, and I'm sorry for putting you in that position. But I've stepped back from the precipice now. I've seen what may prove to be another way. A better way. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear.
Relájate, Gale.
Understanding its true nature
Vas a chupar banquillo.
might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections
Vale.
this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Parece una idea excelente.
The only kind I have?
Bueno, todas
Sorcerer's Sundries
son
is
buenas
no
ideas,
mere
pequeño
trading
Gale.
post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Vale. A ver, las señoritas.
My resplendence honors yours.
Vale, no nos dice nada. ¿Y tú?
Looking forward to a bit of rest if I'm...
Vale. O sea, vámonos. Tenemos que mirar. Porque Will... No tenemos que pillar a otro. Pero no sé el qué.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Vale. Lo que quiero es librar de este parásito. Haré cuanto sea necesario con tal de conseguirlo. Triunfarán de los ejércitos, fracasaron, dominar el mundo. Llegado el momento, haré lo que me parezca lo correcto. Liberaré a todos de este mal. Seré la figura heroica que salvará la puerta de Baldurs.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is
La cuarta.
sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join!
We're under attack. Help me!
You lifted harborer!
Vale.
Under their noses.
Tranquilo.
Tadpole scum!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Vale, vamos a ver. Le podemos meter un par.
Holding back.
¿Está vinculado? No, tenemos que vincularlo.
Concentrate.
Madre mía, 6. Me han reventado,
Over there.
Al siguiente pasamos.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you. Let's end this.
No holding back.
Soldier, I need your help.
¿En serio?
Much longer.
Vamos a cargar, ¿no? Madre mía. Vamos a dejar a Will, vamos a pillar a la Ethel. Que esta pues es suya. Esta que vamos a hacer ahora.
With haste.
Take the truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart, are you sure? The black and just...
I need a moment for the two of us.
It is just.
Vale, vamos a ver. ¿Qué le ponemos a la Isi? Vamos a hacer la guerrera. Vamos a poner aquí en este atacante salvaje. Cuando llegas a cabo un ataque con arma, tiras 2 veces los dados de daño y tienes el resultado más alto. Maniobras. Constitución 16 y fuerza 18. Vale, vamos a pillarle del cofrecito. Tenemos. Aquí, cofre del viaje. A ver, usamos placas, ¿no? Vale, vamos a poner este. Pero este, cuando sufre una transformación, vale, esto puede estar bien. A ver, estamos por aquí. No tenemos mucha cosa por aquí de placas, de plaquecitas. Vamos a dejarla así. Con esta ya está, con CA16, con este casco. Aunque esto no está mal para Kid Yankee, como somos Kid Yankees. Resistencia al daño, pues vamos a ponerle esa. Y si no, ya nos ponemos otra cosa. Botas, vamos a ver qué botas le ponemos. Chocar tacones, puede estar guapo. A ver. Sí, por ejemplo. Bueno, con esto vamos a hacer también. Esto también está bien. Invisibilidad. Vale, vamos a dejarlo así.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
The events of the wolf with to really liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions. You will not sleep.
You're under attack. Help me.
Siempre falla, ¿eh? Hola, hola, hola,
Fight your
hola,
way
madre
to the
mía.
portal. I need your help.
This is your end.
La verdad es que la Isil
No time to waste.
muy buena.
Still on my feet.
Tadpole scum! Atacar!
Pero con renacuajo. 20 nos ha quitado, ¿eh? Madre mía. Lol.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Vale, ya está. Es fácil. Si pilláis a la Isil y a Carlas, en un momento habéis llegado. Que aquí hay que venir con la Isil para ver el modo
Orb is
historia.
about to erupt.
Es muy probable que le cambiemos la Will a la Isil, seguramente.
Where's our dream guardian?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
My face protects me. Flag it will be done. What to do?
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Swift and lethal.
Ala, ala. Vaya todo.
I got this.
chaval.
To me.
Hostia, ¿eh?
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Madre mía. Imagínate los Yankees, ¿eh?
Now.
Breathe deep, then move. Looking ahead.
The skull. Come to... It's not over. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Must survive. Better wait until she's
Even
Aquí se descubre un poquito el pastel ya. Están guapos, ¿eh? Vamos a ver que nos salgamos a la Silmo. O va con la temática esta de Orfeo.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Vale. Demuéstrame que eres quien dices ser.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackhead's wrath upon you. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all proof you need. Now, help me.
Vamos a tener un detectar pensamientos.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the mind flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join
Fight!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not!
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me, for your own survival.
Unirse al enfrentamiento de las atamentes.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Vale. Primero. Ciento y pico de vida tiene esta, ¿eh?
In position.
Llegábamos y todo, ¿eh? Vale. No se puede. Vamos a focusear nosotros, como grupo, vamos a focusear que menos vida lleva. Sabiduría 19, la verdad es que están bastante compensados. Estos Yankee pegan. Pero con esto escrito, lol. ¿Típico paralizante? No. Lo guardamos para este. Vamos a quitarnos, lo metieron un bolazo. Nos destruyen la vida. Vale, vamos para allá. Vamos a ir bajando. Fallo otra vez. Va a tope la sabe. A ver, tú, chiquitín, ¿qué te cuentas? Por aquí. Y otro por aquí. Creo que tengo buena hostia. Vale. Puede reventar, ¿eh? Te quedas de 44 de vida. Mira, pero ¿para qué te vas tan lejos? Esa pifia, esa pifia no me ha gustado nada. Crítico más rico. No falles, Perfecto. ¿Lo puedo atacar? No, perfecto, vale, perfecto.
Down the hatch.
Begone, death. You will not take me.
Destreza 19. Pues toma, por aquí.
All right then. On my way.
I'm not gonna like this, mate.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned gay. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
Vale. No sospecho de que eres de Ventis.
I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. And I ask that you do not judge me for it now. It's like I said before. I'm just like you.
No, no, no. No somos lo mismo. No te
An
confundas.
adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind slayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me when I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Presencia Gorte, cerebro de los elegidos de la colonia. En el serio de orden como es el cerebro de los criminales. Son el de esta batalla.
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus. Impossible. He was slain by Still Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on their prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Vale, eso será mucho más fácil de controlar. Ahorita te encarcelaron allí. ¿A quién le contestamos Blacky cuando se ordenó el prisma?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Vale. ¿Qué ocurre si liberamos a Orfeo?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
No sé yo, ¿eh? No pertenezco a los ilícitos y nunca lo haré.
You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Vale, vamos a ver. Tú también deberías abrazar este camino. Me interesa porque de eso me gusta lo que estás llevando. Estoy intentando evitar convertirme totalmente. Creo que estarás de acuerdo en protegerme.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
¿Y eso qué implicaría?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
La verdad es que hay muchos poderes que están muy rotos, sobre todo... Sí, vamos a hacerlo.
Whatever this gig offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. What are you?
A coldness seeps through your veins as the
I suppose, if it would. But if you had opened your mind to it, rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its power as well.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite.
No
But
sé
we
yo,
mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Vale. Nos hemos transformado.
No one stopped me
Hemos
yet.
pillado los poderes para esto. Agujero negro. Oh, está muy roto. Curación sin coste. Con brujo de puta madre. Santuario mental. Y explosión mental. Requete, un enemigo situado a menos que junto con un conjuro de nivel inferior. Una curación para anularlo, perfecto. Pericia en la prueba de protección, engaño e intimidación. Bueno, es esto. Perfecto. Vale, nos vemos un poco más diferente. Pero hemos ganado unos poderes bastante rotos, la verdad. Sobre todo lo del agujero negro y tal, está rotísimo. Vamos a pillar todo, que es orito rico. Mira, mira, mira. Sobre todo los Kid Yankee vamos a lotear, que son lo que te da cosas finas, ¿sabes? Botas de cuchillo liberador. Al campamento.
On my way.
Vale. Y ya está, esto da poquita cosa. Sigamos. Artefacto misterioso.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Vale, sangre de la madre, ¿quién es exactamente?
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Ha habido 157 reinas de Yankees en todos sus tiempos. ¿Ves? 157 Blackies, son muchas. ¿Qué tiene que ver Orfeo?
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Vale. ¿Qué pasa ahora?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true.
Vamos a intentar liberar a
Orpheus is the
Orfeo.
living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? Orpheus's honor guard,
La
loyal
guardia
to
de
the
Orfeo.
heir trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished. The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's Orpheus can
Y
disrupt
todo lo que ha
a Geich
dicho el emperador
hive
es
mind.
en las
A
otamentes.
talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield, and why destroy a weapon?
Es que la reina de los Githyanki lo tenía encerrado.
Here we go.
Vamos a pillarnos a Carlax y a Laethil, porque todas las misiones que vamos a hacer ahora va a ser con ellas dos seguramente. Mira, ¿qué tenemos aquí ya?
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact or astral prism the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
No dice nada respecto al pelo, ¿eh? Y se la ha cambiado. Muy guapo. Ya hemos conseguido lo que queríamos. Tener a corazón sombrío con el pelillo.
Eager for battle.
Vale. Pues abandona el campamento.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Baldurs, que ya hemos llegado, gente. Acto 3 a full.
We should do what we can to find them.
Cositas.
What they know could help us.
Poción, rico, rico.
No traps, please. Moving ahead.
Bocadito de pícaro.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
¿Dónde lo viste por última vez?
She was
Estaba enferma, tenía manchas en la
sick.
cara y en las manos
She had
y fue a buscar hierbas.
spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
No sé dónde estará tu madre, pero toma unas 5 monedas.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
Quizá algún día la encuentres, o no.
Here goes nothing.
You have anything you want for supper. All the dreams your tummy can handle.
Vamos a hablar con ella a ver si nos dice alguna otra cosa.
Hi. I'm
Bueno, ya no dice nada. Perfecto. Aquí tenemos lo del circo. La armería. Por aquí tenemos más cositas también. Vamos a la armería primero. Y luego venimos aquí a esta parte. Pero no vamos a subir aquí. Vamos a ir a comprar primero.
Don't have the strength to face another 10 day on the road.
Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Whatever it is doesn't
They
bode
were
well.
big, and they were angry.
I don't care. I'll give them everything.
¿Qué pasa, querida?
Hi. Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger?
Las tres cosas si
Maybe a
tienes.
spear is more your thing. You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What do you say?
No te emociones tanto, ¿quieres? Me estás dando dolor de cabeza. No, hombre.
Oh, yeah.
Bueno, ¿qué tenemos aquí? Tenemos un escudito. Una canalización de fuerza. Pero vamos a ver. Vamos a examinar. Vale, daño contundente cortante y permanente contra la entidad afectada. Si la entidad sufre daño mientras le quedan 5 turnos o más. Ah, le da como un daño de área. Autobunde de protuberancias óseas. Mandíbula apretado. Tienes 15 puntos de golpe temporales cada vez que usas la furia. Muy roto para Carlita. Pues lo pillamos. Y esta aguja es cacota, ¿no? Sí. Voy a pillar este escudo que no está mal. ¿Hacer alguna Wii con escudo? Y por aquí, ¿qué más tenemos? De azul no tenemos mucha cosa, ¿verdad? Mira esta flecha de polvo de humo rotísimo. Vamos a pillarlo. Flecha multiobjetivo, no está mal tampoco. Emboscador, espada corta. Ya tenemos dos. Rayo de luna y moto lunar. Perfecto. Vamos para allá.
You want to see Dribbbles the clown, don't you?
When did you realize the red caps had escaped?
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that. Cleaning, cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless.
Up on the hill.
What do you get out of this?
It's up there. You're down here.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Vale, vamos a ver, calma. Que alguien tenga la idea de decirme qué está pasando.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
Esta casa no, seguro que no tenéis una habitación disponible. Siempre es alentador ver a un verdadero filántropo en la naturaleza. ¿Ocupas? Esta.
My point exactly.
They're like
Son como los kobolds, dice.
You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
Ye gods, this guy's begging to get smacked.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
Intimidación. Deja que se queden o haré quien se vaya seas tú. Un 25, chaval, lol. Casi,
Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart. but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes.
Los callos al gremio.
And we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Por encima de mi cadáver.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Pues nada. La chiqueta quiere mandanguita, ¿no? Pues vamos a dársela. Y en toda la carita encima. Toda la carita. Estás pegando con una y vienes a por otra. Madre mía, la Ethel, hija. ¿Dónde estamos? Vamos por aquí. Y vamos a darle lo suyo. Esto ya está medio muerta. Vamos a terminarla. Y vamos a terminar y ya pasamos al otro. Contra. Descanso largo, vale. Hello. Una y tienes otra, guapetón, que sé que te gusta, y ahora vamos a por el bardo, que me cae mal. Hoyuelos Baxter. Los hoyuelos Baxter se va a ir. ¿Te puedo atizar? Dime que sí. Ahí lo tienes. Date el piro se llama, a ver. Destrabarse. Qué mamón, Pero no me quites mi hex, chaval, que soy brujo. El hex a un brujo no se le quita. No me ataques a mí, ataca a otros, cabrón. ¿Qué le podemos hacer al rebanaban en este? Sado tú a que no temple. Ya lo sabes. Madre cómo van las tiraditas. Bueno. Mira, mira. Hay que pillar todo lo de las trampas y tal. Nos vamos a necesitar muchísimas. Muchísimas.
Up for discussion.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful.
El tío quería echar a los pobres, no tienen casa ni nada.
I made Torm keep you.
No hay nada que agradecer.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Que no me arrepienta, Paz y amor,
Thank the gods.
Paz y amor.
I was sure we were about to be
A mí
evicted.
eso de lanzar cuchillos, el único que lanza cuchillos soy yo.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
Vale, vamos a ir leyendo libritos. Algunos dan misioncetas. Filete de pescado, pescado descabezado. No hay aquí ninguna llavecita o algo.
Don't mind if I do. Better not be cursed.
Joder, un diamante y todo.
Something good here, I hope.
Aquí hay una trampilla, vale. Par de fuego. Bola, tal, vale. Normalmente siempre suele haber alguna llave para los sótanos y tal por ahí escondidos. Un poco raro. Una pecera. Madre mía. Los dados hoy. Bueno, a tope, Y una bolsita. Nada. 93 de oro, tío. Madre mía. Un vinito, ¿no? Para el camino. Mira, mira, ya del otro del juguetero. ¿Qué te parece? Un billete. Atuendo solemne.
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
Vale. Aquí tenemos trampas por todas partes. Voy a pillar el ISIL.
Just as I expected.
Casi, ¿eh?
Worth examining. Take heed. I see a trap.
Un 15. Menos mal. Y ahora forzar. Un 20, chaval. Un 20. Carta de chantaje. Arthur, el paquete aún te está esperando en Feligor. Más vale que no vuelvas a llegar tarde. Empezamos a preguntar si de verdad eres tan fiel a la causa como dices. Investiga los juguetes sospechosos. Misioncita por la cara. Muy rica. Perfecto. El auto roto. Vale, vamos a volver por el mismo camino por donde hemos pasado. Así no activamos las cositas. Que por cierto, hay una cosa aquí que es bastante guapa. A ver. One moment. A ver. Esto. Caja de fuegos artificiales. Esto es. Eso es muy bueno. Creo que solo hay una, ¿no? Pues no. A ver, alguna más. Vale. Un violín, parece.
Trap. Just as I expected.
Never a dull moment.
Vale, hemos descubierto la misión. El cabronazo este estaba aquí hablando con otros asaltantes. Es un mamón que lo que está haciendo es unos juguetes y nos ha mandado que los investiguemos.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful post.
The flaming fists are supposed to protect this good city. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Los refugiados no son vagabundos, son personas que necesitan ayuda, efectivamente. Están huyendo porque en sus sitios están fastidiados.
Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
No, claro que no, pero yo tampoco, ¿verdad?
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
Got ya! Too slow!
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart.
Young lady,
Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to... Are the gods truly this bad?
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are.
Tranquilo.
And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Nuestros corazones sangran por ti, ve el grano. Eres un serrano, ¿verdad? Del Cristo del corazón sombrío. Bueno. Ahora vamos a permanecer en silencio, a ver qué nos cuenta.
There have been whispers about you, sister.
Hermana.
About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Sobre esta conexión compartida y está el corazón sombrío que venta. No, cuando está con ella presidente debería mostrar remordimiento. Dejar que el corazón sombrío maneje la situación. Le ha dado en la espalda a tu despreciable diosa. Literal. A saquísimo, ¿no?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
Este se nos pira. Este tío, si hemos elegido el camino del mal con Shadow, le hemos vuelto una adoradora de la dama oscura, nos vende cosas. Es como un NPC que te vende cosas, te vende armas, te vende cosas que están bien, algunas armas que están bien del NPC ese.
Or should I say, weapon? Not everyone subscribes to what is...
No hemos hecho nada.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Donations?
¿Donaciones para qué?
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
Vale, vamos a ver. Necesito entender que lo mismo. Puede que haya algo peligroso entre las donaciones. Persuasión. Es un 10. 24.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Tranquilo, enanito. Me gustaría abrir este cofre, tío.
Is everything all right, men at Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations, and we're going to check it out.
Why? All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist.
Contrabando peligroso.
Fall in and do your job.
Vamos a buscar el contrabando peligroso. ¿Dónde lo tenemos? Ah, a ver, es por aquí. Bastante grande, ¿eh? O sea que no comunicaba, pero sí. Sí que comunica, sí. Joder. Cofre de donaciones también. Madre mía. Vamos a entrar por aquí con el pícaro. Bien, bien.
Someone's rigged this place to the teeth.
Ya nos ha saltado, Ya nos ha saltado. Parece que Carrefour es un cripto virtual de la carisma de Sares. Quizás sea buena idea buscarla allí. Hemos encontrado los juguetes donados y mantenerlo a... Vale, pero el gusto flexible atento. Vamos a pedir explicaciones. O sea que ya nos ha contado.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Vamos a encontrar al responsable y le vamos a dar una buena tunda. Vamos a meter una azotaina en el culete. Una azotaina de las buenas. Bueno, aquí tienen que estar los agapitos estos, pero no están, ¿eh? O a lo mejor es que todavía no se han puesto. Vamos a ver con los refugiados. Está de la oscuridad. Se nos ha completado algo otra vez. Hemos encontrado con una vieja con un vigía sarano llamado Ferdrockler. Ha revelado que el claustro está oculto en un lugar llamado la Casa del Pesar, en la baja ciudad. Perfecto.
Let's just show some restraint.
Dandy o Jacardo.
Well, to be fair,
La verdad es que tienen unos nombres cojonudísimos, ¿eh?
I trust we'll find reason to
Danzanutria
exercise both.
Fenton. Espectacular.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting...
Vale, estos son los refugiados, ¿no? Estos que están aquí por... Ah, mira, estos son el Torru. Mira. Torru, Ciris. Estos son los de la arboleda, chaval. Los que salvamos.
We've got to get Grunchin at the city. But he's in no shit.
Mira Berry Bricks.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunchin to the city. Wounded.
Not for communal.
No hemos tocado nothing, tío. Tranquilo. No os pongáis tensos, ¿eh? Yo soy brujo y tengo la mano calentita.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that you're...
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not
El
ready
tío
for that.
se está haciendo pasar por
I'm afraid
enfermo.
I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads.
Qué risa. Vamos a hablar con estos, ¿no? Con nuestros amiguetes. El Torru, el Danis. Aliento sapo. Bien. ¿A qué se cuenta el Torru?
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
Al menos tú has sobrevivido. ¿Cómo lo llevas?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Esto es verdad, que habrá sido de Zevlor. Porque salvarlos lo salvamos allí en la colonia esta de los azotamentes.
Bex is dead.
No sin nadie sin Bex. Bueno, échate de novia a Ceris, que la tienes por
What a
aquí.
sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Se está duchando ahí a plena luz y dice de que somos unos pervertidos. Lol. Aliento sapo, ahora con aliento sapo.
What? I'm bushed.
Este es un puto
I
hot
ran
goblin,
for
tío.
days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in. As if I could change that.
Tan guapos, la raza de los hot goblin es tan guapa esa raza.
Hail, friend. Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? You do? My apologies. It's usually newcomers. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
Conozco un par de formas para hacer que la gente comparta. No he ido a buscar de avisas, sé cómo cuidarme.
If it were my problem, I'd do something about it. Instead, they've stuck me got. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget.
Se supone que esto es para mantener la paz, no para echar leña al fuego.
What peace? If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say?
Eres un monstruo, voy a informar sobre ti el oficial del mando.
Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch.
Hostia. Mira quién es. Oran la guapa.
So,
Madre mía, casco,
you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hands can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is
Oran
watching.
vigila.
So Oren is a shapeshifter.
Así que ahora es una cambiaformas, ¿eh? Con el tiempo nos he estado observando desde siempre, tío. Nos he estado observando desde siempre. Vale. Cositas, ¿no? ¿Se puede bajar por aquí? ¿Un cuestión? Pregunta. No. Mira. ¿Por qué se cuentan esta gente?
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere.
Si queréis unos chucos de pan, tengo ahí en el... Tengo ahí en el auto un par, ¿eh? Un poco pan y tal. Bogdan Bordenson.
This was a wonderful idea.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things.
Un granero.
That might be worth a look.
Mira, mira que tenemos aquí. ¡Ojo! No está mal. Un 15, ¿eh? Un poco flojo. Un poco flojo, efectivamente. ¿Cuánto tenemos con la Ethel, por ejemplo?
I crave blood.
Sí. Con la Ethel podemos tener mejor cuidado. La verdad es que los Kid Yankee tienen bastantes cosas, la verdad. Una raza bastante competente. Vale, sótano del molino. Ojo, mira que lo que tenemos aquí, unos totamentes. Está durmiendo.
I have something to ask.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening
Reluciente y
and
crudo.
A newborn.
Un recién nacido, nos dice.
Unattended. How fortunate.
Despertar los totamentes, o sea, nos va a atacar 100%, ¿no? Seguramente. Despertarlo. A ver lo que hace.
Come no closer, you.
You? What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was.
Más o menos, ¿eh?
Yet to transform.
This one is newly changed. Its body is weak.
its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it, absorb its power, just like you did before.
Help me. I am so hungry.
Ayúdame, tengo mucha hambre, ¿qué necesitas?
We are new to our collective. We need to feed.
Un cerebro
We need
fresco.
a brain fresh and frantic.
LOL.
To restore
Puedes ayudarlo,
our
¿eh?
strength.
Le puedes absorber el poder que tiene o le puedes ayudar. LOL. Pues asumimos que tu prueba comida, incluso debilitado, eres más poderoso que cualquier criatura que hay ahí fuera. En verdad, sí.
You.
Se nos ha pirado. Vamos a dejar que salgas, tío. A crear el miedo por la ciudad. Acabamos de llegar. La gente no quiere ver una azotamente paseándose por ahí.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Hombre, nos ha dado un anillete. Desventaja, prueba de perspicacia. Bueno. Un jade, no está mal, un jadete. Ah, no, pues no nos da, ¿eh?
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
O sea, si lo matas cuando te dice el tío que lo mates, te lo da. Vale, vamos a ver. ¿Dónde tenemos...? Esto es para Carlita. Consumir. Vale. Ahora sí. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Tío misiónico. Esto es para los hechizos. Yo creo que el peor que yo veo es este. El de bestia trémula. Estamos full, estamos sembrados, chaval. Estamos muy bien.
Should mind my step.
Vale, estamos en Rivington, vale. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí, gente. Llevamos 2 horitas. Está bien. Así mañana ya nos metemos en todo lo que es toda la parte esta de Rivington. Vemos todo a Rivington. Nos lo chupamos enterito. Las misioncitas, todo lo que nos tenga que contar por aquí la historia. Así que nos vemos en el siguiente. Hasta luego.